almost there. And save. And I think that should be good. I believe. I don't know. I think we should be all set. So, I was definitely not prepared very well for tonight, but we're going to do what we can do. It took me a little bit longer to get set up, and I didn't get a chance to get down here and mess with anything for the stream. I really wanted to mess with the microphone setup and the lighting a little bit, but I just didn't have time during the week, and I was not prepared to do it tonight. So we're just going to kind of stick with what we did last week for now. So tonight we're going to pick up kind of where we left off from last week. I have already built the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and I'm stuck, which was a very fun build. I really enjoyed it. I was set that I was going to do the second version from the second movie. But after building this one, I do really like the look of it, and it is a really nice vehicle, and it was a fun build. So I'm a little bit stuck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build the next two versions. I'm going to build the version from Back to the Future 2 and then Back to the Future 3 and see which one is the one I like the best, and I'll stick with that one for now. I'm more surprised by how this one came out. I almost today I was at the Lego store with my son, and we got a couple different sets. I had the Speed Champions version of the DeLorean in my hand, and I almost got it. In the end, I didn't, because I think I still might get it, but I didn't feel like I needed to have it today. I was already buying a lot in the store anyway, so I didn't get it today. But I may get it because I feel like that might be... I've been told it's still a fun build, and that it is worth it for the price. And that would be an easy way for me to be able to have multiple versions of the DeLorean. I believe that one only comes in two versions. You can have it as the one from the original movie and from Back to the Future 2. I don't think you can do 3 on that set. Which at the moment, 3 is not the one that I enjoy the movie. I don't know that the third one is the one that I would settle on. I'm going to build it. I don't know if it's where I would settle, but let's get into the build. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm just hitting all sorts of wrong things. This is what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. Finally found the right one. I'm just checking to make sure that everything looks like it's lined up properly, and okay, that's pretty good. All right. So here we go. I actually have no idea how I'm going to really accomplish this, because the way they have the instructions, you build what you're looking to build, and then they direct you to which page to go to make the version of the DeLorean you want to make. But it's not really set up in a way to have you say, okay, well, I did that one. I want to do the next one. What do I do? So we're going to have to try to kind of figure that out on our own, I think. And unfortunately, I have a very noisy tin of the pieces, and I bashed right into the microphone. I have a very noisy tin of the pieces that I hope won't be too distracting. All right, choose your version. So we went to page 242. which was just the next page. Okay. And so that builds this version that we have here. I'm going to start with Back to the Future 2 now. And let's see. That says go to page 254. 254. All right, so let's see what 254 does. And we're going to try to... I don't want to completely go backwards and undo everything. Let's see if we've got the pieces. Oh, what's going on? Something happened? I think... Did we lose it for a minute there? I think it's trying to come back. Trying. Oh, and I don't know what's happening here. Oh no, I'm getting really bad streaming again. What is going on with this? That should be fine. Oh, you know, last time this happened, it was my Wi-Fi, which for some reason, wouldn't you know it, you run a speed test and it starts to freak out. Oh, okay. I think we may be back. I think everything's looking good now. All right. Okay. I think we're back. That's annoying. Okay. All right, I think we're all good now. I always find it funny that when the internet speeds drop and I run a speed test, suddenly my internet picks back up. It's almost like the provider suddenly somehow knows that, uh-oh, he's checking, something's wrong. It always seems like that happens. Whenever I'm running some sort of a test, that's when it comes back and suddenly fixes itself magically. So I think we should be good. Because it looks like I'm seeing good over there. I'm seeing good over here. Everything seems like it's up and running now. Let me do a refresh on my browser over here just to get updated at the right spot. And there's the video of everything. And okay. All right. I think we're good now. Oh, this just, everything's going kind of sideways today. Not in a bad way, just in kind of like an adventure. I'm actually going to dump these pieces because this tin is going to drive me crazy. Let me mute for a second. Okay. Yeah, that tin's just gonna bug me. Just one of those, like everything, it was a good day overall. It was a fine day, but just one of those. I can't take the noise from the tin at the moment. Okay. Oh, that's I wonder. That's strange. Let me see. I'll check. Uh, Let me see what I can. I'm gonna check. See what I can do. Let me see. Like, what if I do? If I do this, what about? Do I hear this one now? Or is that actually? Did I hit that by accident? I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Um, is this? No, that's not. Oh, that's strange. So that's me. So I can hear it on the video. I can hear myself on the studio stream. Um, Let me check from my phone. Let me see. What's the best way? I think I need to switch things and then, yeah, now if I come over to this one, this. It's funny. Let me see. So if I can I hear myself on this one? I yeah. Oh, okay. Weird. I don't know. I'm not sure what it could be. And you know what? It could have been partially still internet related, I guess. Everything looked like it picked up, but maybe there was some other thing screwing it up. It's just been that type of a day. So, okay. Well, um, we'll start a little bit over. Um, just working on. I'm going to try to figure out what I can do the other versions of the. Um, yeah. Oh, and it can be OBS. Like, there's some things I like that it's like, okay, this makes sense, this makes sense, this makes sense, and until it doesn't, and something's not working, and you're trying something and nothing seems to make sense, and then you try something else and suddenly it works, and it just it's like okay. um, I was in there. I was trying to find a better way before I started streaming to more evenly equal out the volumes because I know that I tend to kind of fluctuate. I don't stay close enough to the microphone, I think, and I don't talk. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. Um, I don't know, but it's like it's not necessarily loud enough, but direct enough for something so that it's not coming across evenly all the time. So I was trying to use one of the different filters to try to help boost when it's soft. And the only thing I didn't like is that it was boosting everything. So like I accidentally tapped the desk with my watch and I could see the click like spike on the volume. It's like, okay, I don't want that either. So I just turned it off for now. I was like, I'll mess with this later. I don't have time right now to figure these things out. I'm gonna try to project. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll try to be better about projecting as I'm speaking tonight and see how that works instead. But But overall, how's your day been? I ended up going. My son had a day off from school, so we ended up going to the arcade. He really wanted to go to the arcade near us, and it has a restaurant in it. So we went there, we played, we went to the restaurant, and then we ended up at the Lego store. And I ended up getting. I actually posted a picture of it on my in my posts. Oh, pretty good actually. I'm good. I'm glad you had a good day. I posted a picture. We got two Jurassic World sets, and he talked me into getting the X-wing smart brick, the smart play set, because he. It's funny, like with all the people that are complaining about smart play, anytime he's seen things for it, he actually is like, um, sort of interested in it. He thinks it looks kind of neat, so he played with it at the demo table, and he was like, "Dad, you should get this because it's fun. I think you'll like it." So I said, "Okay." So I ended up getting one. We'll put it together. But he wants to build it, so I'll let him build it, and then I'll take it apart and I'll rebuild it. But the one thing I was actually annoyed, well, not annoyed, but one of the things that I liked on the demo tables, they had this cool little uh like blaster that you would crank it and it would move the blaster back and forth to trigger the blasting as it would like shoot at the X-wings and stuff. And it looked really cool. I said, actually, I like the way that one works, but as far as I can tell, it's not a build from one of the sets. It's just one that somebody made in the store to put on the demo table. And now I want to do that because it was a lot more interesting than just having something you'd like pulled back to trigger it. Yeah, I will say seeing them in person and playing with it a little bit, it was more fun than it seems from like some of the videos and things. Um, they don't look too bad. And I actually saw somebody who took a Lego lightsaber and attached the Smart Play brick and tag for lightsabers to it and moved it around. So it was like having like a full size lightsaber thing made of Lego making the sounds. I thought that actually looked pretty cool. So I think that's the type of stuff that might be more fun and more interesting when that really gets going. My biggest concern is actually about the Jurassic World sets that my son got because I am not prepared for him to abandon his full Minecraft table world and start a whole new world of Jurassic World because he doesn't have space for any more worlds. And I told him, I said, well, where's this one going to go? Because your table down in the basement is already full from Minecraft. And he said, well, those can go up on the shelf, and then I'll start my Jurassic world. It's like, okay. Well, I think you're going to run out of space very quickly. But I guess that's why I'm dismantling many of my sets and putting them away to make room for all the ones that he is building and playing with. I feel like the one smart thing we did though is my youngest is a little bit more destructive. He likes to play with them. He does a little bit more of the rough play with the sets and they get a little bit smashed up. Um, and my oldest doesn't really like that. But what we did was for the Jurassic World, we got one that had the T Rex like smashing through a building, and we thought, perfect. This is the set that he will want to play with because the whole point is to smash it through the building. And so that way he was distracted and he would leave his brother alone while he built. I reduced my city layout by like 2 or 3 tables so my daughter had more room to play. Yeah. It was funny because I didn't even have too many of mine built, and now it's just that those are the ones that have to go away because there's just no space for anything. My youngest did like some of my older sets. He liked the castles and like I have the original El Dorado Fortress and stuff, and he would like to play with those. And then if they got broken, it was like, okay, who cares? I'll find the pieces. I'll rebuild it later. And so those were like the ones when he wanted to play with Legos and his brother didn't want to let him play with his. It was like, all right, well, go. Which one of Dad's do you want to take down and play with? So there really wasn't that many of them built, but now they all have to go away. Okay, so this is the first part where what I was hoping, Phil, was I was going through and I was trying to build as much of the next version without taking things apart. And I was curious how far I could get. But I now am at a point where I can see that I need to take a couple pieces from the previous version off. So we'll start with, what do I know? Oh, I know the license plate is different. But where did it go? Did I put it somewhere else? You go, Marty. You go, Doc. It's just hidden in this mess of pieces. I don't see it. Where could I have put it, though? That's strange. I'm almost positive there was a second piece. Yeah, because I didn't put it on there. Where? I mean, because I don't see it. It definitely doesn't seem like it's here. Oh, there it is. It was flipped over. Okay. All right, now I have no idea if I can actually get this piece out of here without... That's going to be the hardest one, is getting that license plate out. Okay, but let's go backwards. Those should be the same. This bit. So what's coming off of here? Oh, okay, that's the next build. So we've got the hook comes off. So we'll take that off of here. Put that piece over there. And what else comes off? The hoses. Oh, the hoses, those were a pain in the butt. All right, well, I guess they gotta come off. Okay, put those over there too. And then, what was that? That's this, like, full piece here. Like this. Okay, that's part of it. That's not all of it, though. Because that's this piece, and then... Wait a minute. Goes through that, and then those two. Okay, so yeah, so this also needs to come out. Okay, and then this needs to come out, because I know I need... What's loose over there? Whoop. I know I need... Oh, no. I need those pieces. What was the other thing I saw at the Lego store today? New overlay. You misspelled subscribe and instead wrote Describe. English is hard. Word, yeah, words. Sometimes the words just aren't wording. I know that's one of those ones I keep trying to go back and try to adjust things and fix things up. I'd really like to make it a little bit better, but I never seem to find the time to be able to do it. I'll be curious. I kind of want to see. Will that be? I think you're the one doing the live with um Alex, right? Because I think I saw that was gonna be. Is that Sunday? I don't know if I'll actually be able to watch it, but I'm gonna try. Would we be able to see the new overlay then? Because that would be pretty cool. I think I caught a glimpse of it when you did like a test live earlier, and I saw it was like just in like the little tiny thumbnail in my notifications on my phone, but I couldn't actually see anything really, but it looked different. I'm curious to see how it looks. Okay, I think this is as far. Oh, it's the license plate. That's the other piece I need to figure out how I can get that out of there. Sunday, yes. No idea how long we are streaming. Yeah, Sundays are always weird for me because it's like a combination. You know what? I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get that license plate out of there without really taking this apart. So, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to go with. It's gonna just have to be what it is, unless I can find a way to. No, I don't know any good way to get that license plate out of there. Let me take one quick thing. If I see if these come right up, because if these come up and I can get this piece out, then maybe. No, I think that goes under. Oh, actually, can I? No, but maybe this. All right, I'll try a little bit. I'll try a couple things and see. Because I'd like to actually fully change it over if I can. Yeah, Sundays are weird, for me anyway. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to at least at minimum uh, get it on my headphones and put it off to the side. Where is my separator? There it is. Oh, this is still not quite. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Don't get too broken on me. Oh, that takes that whole piece. Well, you know what? I think I got this loose enough, though. Let's see if I can get this out of here. I don't think I want this whole thing, though. Oh, boy. Oh, all right. Fine. Not what I wanted to do, but it's what's happening. Why won't it come out? Come out of there. It's like it's loose and it's bouncing around, but it won't come out. What was holding this? I thought something like clicked in on this. Yeah, it just like clicks. There we go. Boy, that was a pain. Be on his. Oh, what did I just pop off? This is this is not going great. Oh, okay. It just clicked under. All right, that's fine. Phew. This is definitely making a case for building version 2 and then oh no, and this is coming off. And then just leaving it alone. Or going from there to 3 and not going back to 1. Be on his channel. I think I just have to start virtual cam and you will see my new overlay. Cool. Looking forward to it. All right, now how did these go on here? These were here. Yeah, like that. And then these pieces were here. Back there. And then these were in the back here. And here. Okay. Oh, I just popped that piece off again. Is that on now? Yeah, okay. All right, and then this was here, I believe. Okay. Now let's get that license plate out of there. And get, oops, get the new one in. And get this back in. Oh, I see. And that, so now I got to take this off anyway, because I got to get the plate in here. Okay. Now we should be set to continue. Oh, I almost popped that off again. All right. Most of this is a fairly stable, sturdy build. I was expecting things like the doors would be the weakest part of this, but those are actually pretty good. It's all these detail pieces in the back are the pieces that don't like to cooperate. All right. Now, we've got this part that we were working on, and now we needed these. I feel like for my overlay, when I finally get around to working on it, I'm going to have the same problem I have with everything else that's screens and displays and stuff like that. I do a lot of home automation stuff with display things and dashboards. I am forever redoing dashboards because I end up doing it and it's like, well, that kind of works, but I want to change it, or nothing feels right. And so I just keep fiddling with it and working on it and trying new things. Well, you know what? Was this piece also part of? I think that was a piece I might have to remove too. And so it's like I'm always doing something else. Oh yeah, so this piece doesn't go on here. Okay. I'm always trying out different things and moving things around. I'm never happy with it. I have a feeling that's going to be the same thing. I do really like this build. It's definitely been a lot of fun. And up until now, trying to redo things, I haven't had much problems. It's only now that I'm trying to take it apart and put it back together that I'm starting to have some issues. But yeah, it is really nice. I think I'm a little bit surprised at how much I like it. Not that I didn't think I would like it, but I never really thought that I'd enjoy building something this much. I don't know if it's because it's Back to the Future or if it's a car. I was starting to say before, one of the things that tempted me at the Lego store today was the Shelby Cobra, and only because I remember when I was a kid, I had one of those plastic model car sets, and it was one of the few ones I had that I put it together, painted it and everything, and I can't remember, something happened to it, and later on I found, and so it was gone. It broke, it got crushed or something. I can't remember what happened to it. And then years later, when I was many years later, when I was older, I found an identical one in, I think this is the right piece. I don't see another one. In a arts and crafts store. And so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get this. I haven't done these in forever, but I'm gonna get it because it looks like fun. And so I got it and built it and painted it just like I had the other one. And so it's like of all the vehicles, that's one that just stands out. And so when I saw it at the Lego store today, it was like, oh no, I really don't need this, but I kind of want to get it. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a flat one that's a like a can top. Yeah, this. Is it this one? I think it's this. I don't see any other because there's a white one. It's not that. There's a clear one, and it's not that. So I think this must be it. Although in the book it looks more orangey, and this one's definitely more like gold or a tan or a sand or something. Let me see. I don't see anything else though. And the banana. Okay. Oh, and now it's building the rest of Mr. Fusion. So this white piece. All right, car, why don't you, DeLorean, can you move slightly? All right, let's build this. Okay. And, oh, now that's strange. Ah, okay. One of them's white, the other one's clear. Okay. I was like, that looks very strange on here. And this gray and this other gray rod here. It was a pretty good week. It's been overall kind of weird. Oh, a sticker. A sticker on each side. Oh, I need to put these pieces in. They are at work. They're trying to move towards a lot more like AI stuff, and I'm not thrilled with the way they've done it there so far. But that's the direction they're going, and it's been a fight with it a little bit over the past week. Okay, this doesn't seem like it's quite right. And I don't know. And just in general, like work stuff is kind of annoying lately. But I try to come back to. Yeah, see, something doesn't seem quite right on this. Um, just that, like, so, like, work hasn't been the best. Not terrible, though. And I just try to come back to family stuff. Family's been good, so it's like trying to focus on that. Why does this. These don't seem to want to. Like, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't these just go through? Yeah, they just go through. So why is it. Oh, it's those pieces. Oh, so am I pushing it down too far? Is it supposed to sit on top? I think it's supposed to sit on top. Okay. I was pushing it down too far. So overall, it's been fine. Okay week. Nothing exciting really. How about yourself? I would say like today was definitely the highlight of my of my week today. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but just getting to hang out with my son and go to the arcade. It was funny because, like, the restaurant in the place is just kind of like okay where we went. And, but he was like, "This is the best burger I've ever had." It's like, oh, okay. Oh, I did pretty terrible with that sticker, but whatever. Yeah, and yeah, like looking for the good. Yeah, and it's that's why I feel like today was so much easier to do that. It was I took a half day. I worked in the morning. I took a half day. Then I went out and just kind of enjoyed the day with my son. And it was just easier to just kind of do that. Like during the week on the other days, it's like just I don't know, work has been getting annoying, and the not my immediate coworkers. I don't have any problems with my immediate coworkers. They're all good, but the higher ups are just, I don't know. It just seems annoying, you know. But this doesn't seem quite right. Oh, maybe I just didn't. Oh, I think I just didn't click it down far enough. And unfortunately, with the way stuff goes for me for work, it like they're splitting things up. The one nice thing is I actually did find, as much as I didn't like it, the way the AI stuff has been working, it actually did help me with something. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try to do what I can do and just handle what I can handle and move on. Okay, so this looks like that's working. Let's see what the next part is. And now it's the tires, which is the same. And that's it. So this is the Back to the Future 2 version of the DeLorean. I still think one of my favorite parts is the light for the flux capacitor. I like that. And then this now also adds the barcode license plate. It removes the hook, takes off the reactor in the back, and adds on Mr. Fusion, which does like opens with that. And then this, I'm trying to remember. I feel like in the movie, like this part would have just tipped rather than this whole arm, but I guess that's probably what they had to do. I can't remember exactly. Um, but I don't know. Maybe it does open more. I thought it was more attached. And then there's the banana and the beer can, like from the end of Back to the Future 1 when he fuels up. And then there's the little red kind of like lock piece. So I do like that. I still want. Oh, that's right. One of my other favorites is still the wheels. I like the conversion, the hover conversion. Which actually, I'm surprised they have the sign. They didn't show that part. Maybe that was in the. Maybe that's a separate page part for that. I can't remember. Oh, okay. That's at like the very end. They're like, when you're done, take off the white pieces from underneath. Although that's strange. Why is that one saying? Was it? You go to a different page? You put the. Hang on. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back This one's 283. 285, 283 is put on the decal for the Back to the Future thing. Oh, you take them. Oh, you take them off from one spot and you move them to another, and then you can have it. Then they show the hover. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on and create the DeLorean from Back to the Future 3, which looks like now it's all the front. This should all kind of stay, and it's the front. Oh, but the tires. We will have to do the tires, which shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I think right now I'm surprised. I would have thought this would have been my build, my favorite. The Mr. Fusion's not doing it for me though. I think I'm thinking right now Back to the Future 1 might be my favorite in this build. Oh, I just popped a piece right up. Oh, it's one of the clear ones. Okay. Not a huge deal. Oh no. I'm knocking off pieces all over. All right, get back over there. There we go. Okay. Oh. Why does something sound like it's rattling? What's rattling? Something's loose. Oh, duh. Of course something's loose. It's the beer and the banana in Mr. Fusion. Oh. It's been a long day. But a fun day. It was a good day. All right. Now, let's see. So to build... Oh, so this one... Oh no, what happened? So it's still the same, Build the Mr. Fusion. All the same. Yep. Okay, and then this is actually just getting added. Oh, wait, no, I messed up something. Well, I didn't mess it up. I went past it building pieces. I see. Okay, so in this case, what we do, I do need to take this part apart. Let me move these pieces over. Okay, so I need to take this one off because which thing is it? Okay, so that comes off and this one comes off and then this. Okay, this gets turned around so that there's something for the top piece to stick to. And then these go back on. Whoa! Just smashing pieces all over the place. I will say one thing that helped me on the last couple of days this week was I rediscovered some of the music that I used to like listen to in like high school, and like one of the streaming services just started playing it, and it really helped. I feel like listening to it, and it was really like loud stuff. I was on my drive home from work, and I was just cranking it up in the car and listening to it, and as I like got home, it was like, wow, that felt good. It's like I haven't heard some of this stuff in a long time, and just playing it really loud and enjoying it was, I don't know, it was like what I needed at the moment. Like maybe there's a reason I used to like to listen to some of that a long time ago, and I could use a little bit more of that right now. So it was kind of helping. Like I used to find that sometimes if I had a lot of extra energy, like doing something active to help get rid of it, and it was almost sort of the same, except that I don't feel like I have extra energy. If anything, I feel like I don't have nearly enough energy. But it's like extra stress from just all sorts of different sides, and just being able to listen to the music and crank it up, and like it was like an outlet for all that extra like built up stress and stuff, and so that was nice. Okay. All right, DeLorean, could you move a little bit? Because I feel like we're going to be building this piece for a little bit. And then we can move on. And this piece here. All right, so that's that. And now, all right, I'll start with these because these will probably be easiest to place. Like that, yep. And then this one here. I'm doing my best right now to build this upside down. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably have a big problem and have to change, but we're going to try it. So currently building the replacement circuits that Doc Brown has to build on the old DeLorean that they dig out of the mine. Sorry, spoilers in case you haven't actually seen Back to the Future by this point. But I think if you're watching this, you've probably seen it. And let's see. So this one goes over here. And then I build this funky looking contraption. This and this piece. And the red one underneath here. Okay. Then two. Are they gray or are they silver? They look like they're gray. Oh, but are they supposed to have holes? I think so. Is there a good picture? Oh, you know what? If I go back to that choice page, maybe I'll be able to tell. It's like sometimes you just need an actual picture. Oh, and of course they don't have the one. They don't have a great picture of it. I can't quite tell. Oh, yeah, I think those are the ones with the holes in it. Okay, so I think this is right. And then I take a clear, this one stick off on here, and the little paint rollery type thing on there, which then goes on here. I always like those. There's a bunch of those on the Dark Falcon. What is making that stay up? Is it just... Yeah, because it should be able to spin. Um, there's a lot of those on the Dark Falcon, and I think they look really nice as wires or pipes on the outside of the Millennium Falcon. Uh, it just adds a nice effect. Okay. Yep, that piece and those. All right. Those are all reaching this way. Then these, which I'm been laughing looking at these because I feel like they make me think of Battleship. Oh, I was wondering why there was a like a drink cup in here. Although, how does... Oh, I see. It goes over there. So then it has, it looks like one of these on top here with one of these on top of that, and it goes on there. Okay. Oh, and then oh no, there's another hook. Okay. So this hook goes in here. It's been a minute since you watched any of the movies. Yeah, I haven't actually seen them in a long time. I wonder what the age, like appropriate, uh, like what age would be good for those. I'm always stuck with that now with my kids. It's like, oh, this is a movie I kind of want to be able to watch with you, but I don't know if it's actually appropriate for you just yet. I feel like the first movie wouldn't be terrible. I don't think there's anything too bad in anything. Potentially language, I guess, maybe. I actually don't know if I've watched them since my kids were born. Because I know there was a marathon on the TV when my youngest, and I think that's when it was the Back to the Future one. And but I don't know if I've watched the movies since then. Okay, and so this one goes on like that. And I think... Oh, and now is the wheels. All right. Okay, DeLorean, I'm sorry, but I gotta take these off. Because for you to be from this movie with new tires... Ooh, that one just didn't want to come out. You need to get changed. So here we go. Oh, that's funny because like it's a pretty... Well, actually, that might make this easier. I feel like it looks to me like all the tires have almost like complete changes for the rims and everything. So that might actually make this a little bit easier. I was worrying this was going to be like you had to really take it apart, but I think it looks like it's different pegs, different rims, and a different detail to do like the hubcaps. So this might actually be a little bit easier. So we'll start off by putting all the white rims in. And then we'll move on from there. Okay. I'm also thinking of changing up my setup down here a little bit, but I need to clean up down here a little bit first. All right, here's our 4 tires. And so, start off. I guess I probably should be looking a little bit more at what the steps are telling me to do, but this is one of those cases where I'm not going to pay attention. I used to always laugh at, I want to say it was, did I hear it first from Tim Allen on Home Improvement, that the instructions are just the manufacturer's suggested way of how you're supposed to put it together? Pretty sure that's where I heard that. It's always just kind of stuck with me. I mean, as a joke, obviously, but now I think looking at this, that's the shiny one. So I think that's right. So it's shiny one, the orange one, then red, shiny, and then on the outside. It sounds about right. Yeah. So then this goes in here. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Just makes me think of all the times there's all the different instructions that it's like, oh, make sure you have this tool and you have a buddy to help you with this. And it's like, I know I should, but I don't. And I'm just going to have to make it work. I don't have anyone to help me build this dresser right now. I just have to build it. If I have to lean it up against something to do it, then that's the way I'm going to have to do it. It might take longer, but it's just the way it's going to have to be. We also, me and my cousins used to always laugh if we were working on our vehicles and we took something apart and then put it back together and you ended up with extra pieces left over. It's like, oh, well, guess we just made that more efficient. Didn't need that piece. Didn't need that piece to begin with. It runs. It's working. It's all right. And there we go. That is Back to the Future 3. Poor folks have poor ways, is what I always say. I do a lot of things like that. Well, here we go. This is Back to the Future 3 version. I like it. I'm glad I saw it. I do actually. I like the tires a little bit, mostly because it reminds me from the movie. Now I really want to watch them. And then I like the look of this. The one nice thing I like about this, oh no, I was gonna say is that it's all its own pieces. You don't have to worry about it. But actually, this hose, you do need this hose to do the Back to the Future 1 version. But other than that, most of this stays together. So, for the moment, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild the Back to the Future. Well, no. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I went through, I built them, and I think that's what I'm going to leave it as for the moment. and I'm going to decide which one I like. I'll build it, and I'll find a place for it somewhere on the shelf behind me. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. It's just the sign, and then the pieces underneath that it wants you to take off. It's saying to put these. Oh, that they didn't want that to come with it. I'll have to fix that one. This is the back. Yeah, they want you to take it off of the way back here. And that one, they came off with it too. That's not supposed to happen. All right, well, we'll try the other side first. And where did they want it to go? Next to here. Okay, so this one here and here. And okay, I'm gonna put you back down for one moment and get these pieces off. And then I'll have to remember where they were so I can put them back. Because I don't really want to have to go and find it back in the instructions. It was back here. There and there. And now put this here and here. All right. Okay. So that is the time machine, the DeLorean. Yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna settle on to be the one I want to build and keep. I actually think it might be the original, but I'm not positive. But I'll figure that out another time. Let me see. Was there anything else I was going to show? No, I don't really think so. There was a couple other things. I've been trying to rebuild a lot of my sets. So I have a couple different things that have been going back together to get either put away or bagged up so that they can be rebuilt. Like, for example, I've got this set from The Mandalorian that I almost have everything. I'm missing one piece from it. There's a piece right here that I can't find. Another one I'm trying to little by little rebuild is this Star Wars 1 Obi-Wan disabling the tractor beam. That's another one I'm trying to work on finding all the pieces for. So I can take it apart and put it back together, make sure I've got everything, and then bag it up. And that way, if my son is bored and looking for a set to build, I have one he can build. One of the fun ones that actually I think this is almost all back together, I just need to find Boba Fett, is I've got two of these that I have to find homes for. I know I have like this one complete one, but I don't know where all the other pieces are. What that means, there's two Boba Fett's somewhere around here. But the funny thing is, I swear, this must be one of the only sets I have that has this color, like, pieces in it. Because digging through all the other leftover pieces I have, I cannot find any more sloped pieces like this. Every other piece I found is either, like, much darker, like that one, or much lighter, like that one. So I can't find it anywhere. And I know it's someplace because I actually took it apart to take this to use in some of my early shorts for YouTube. So it's my fault. And then where the piece went, I have no idea. But I don't really want to have to order it, but I will if I have to. But I think. Oh, see, I wonder if this is going to do it again. After going for like, there we go. Something about this switch button thing doesn't like going for like an hour. It gets slowed down. I'm not sure. In fact, actually, let's what's the thing? I wonder if what's that one? I wonder if I actually launch. Oh, there is an update for it. But I'm going to skip that for now. Now I wonder. Let's see. Does it with the app open? No, it's still going slow. It's going to switch over, and then it's going to come back. Yep, there it goes. It's still going delayed. So I'm not sure what that's about. Although that was a little bit faster. What is it saying? Oh, I wonder. I wonder if it could just be. It might just be the system. Maybe it's can't handle it very well. But I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. We will have to see in the future which DeLorean I stick with. I'm leaning towards the Back to the Future 1 version of the DeLorean. I enjoyed all of the builds. I do really like the Mr. Fusion piece on the back. I actually wonder if I would end up buying extra pieces to have more of this like built so that it would be easier to swap out. That would be an idea because I think like I'd like the idea of just being able to like pop the Mr. Fusion out, pop this other piece out. I do like the look of this. This is a really nice kind of like piece here. It's like where Mr. Fusion kind of sits in the back. It is a nice like flat spot. I like the detail of it. So I do like it. But I think I like the look of the one. I think I like the look of the hook a little bit better. Though the front part is kind of nice. So, but that's where I think I'll leave it there. Phil, thanks for coming in and chatting. It's always great to have you in and just catch up. It's a lot of fun to just kind of be able to chat with somebody who comes in and get updates and have fun talking about stuff. So it was good to see you. Glad you could come in and chat. And I hope to catch you on Sunday. That'll be a good one. I'm looking forward to that if I can make it into that live to watch. But that's it. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I hope I'll see you next Friday. So have a great night.